a seat, please. We're about ready to get started.
We got 1 minute. See, this is what I'm concerned about. All my APS leaders aren't here. And they're all coming. They're all coming.
There could still be a line, a significant. Got lost.
Welcome, everyone. I want to welcome you to the Gem of Arizona, Clarkdale. Thank you to the town for letting the Greater Verde Valley Chamber of Commerce host this event with you. Appreciate the partnership. Look at this amazing group of people. It's wonderful to see you all together here. I want to tell you, this is the spirit of the Verde Valley to me. We have all these communities coming together to support each other. This event is about partnership, collaboration, and we're really proud to be a part of it. I want to thank our partners for being here. Obviously, the town of Clarkdale, thank you very much. The city of Cottonwood is here as well. Appreciate you. The town of Camp Verde is also here. Appreciate that. APS and Yavapai Broadcasting, thank you all for being here. So, I also wanted to thank a few people that really helped us as the chamber to put this event together. So Shell Smart, where are you? Stand up. She deserves a round of applause. Town manager Susan Guthrie as well. Thank you very much. We appreciate you thinking of us to do this. And then finally, I would like to thank my mentor and one of my best friends, Darla DeVille from APS.
Well, good morning and aloha, friends. Yes. As Christian just shared, you know, it's truly all about partnerships and building community. And today, community, common unity, is what we're celebrating today. Not only the Verde Valley, but we're celebrating the success of one of our own. Yay. We're so proud of Clarkdale and everyone here this morning, connecting, enjoying one another's company, and sharing in the success and vision that is in the heart of all of us. To that, those of you who know me will know that you will now have a APS safety moment. For those of you who have never been in this facility, the restrooms are in the back, the women's on the left side or your right side, that side. Men's on this side. If you need to take a phone call, and please put your phones on mute. If you need to take a phone call, please just take it out in the entryway. That'd be great. And if we had to evacuate this facility quickly, there's doors in the back with the exits and doors here to your right or left, wherever you're sitting. So to that, we're going to go ahead and start with lunch. So let's go ahead and have the town of Clarkdale go through the exit door right over here where it says food line, starts here. And just to share with everyone, you'll be going out and right back in the doors, and there's going to be 4 lanes to get food. Sound good?
Just about ready. Hello again, everyone. Can we give it up for Aichiwawa? What'd you think about that food? Thank you. Again, thank you all for being here. It's my honor now to introduce you to the town manager, Susan Guthrie. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for being here today. I'm just speechless at the support we've received from our region and all of our friends and people that we've collaborated with being here today. I just can't thank you enough. And many of you drove from over the mountain. So again, thank you for coming to support Clarkdale. A couple of things. This is our first State of the Town event, so you can mark that in your diary that you were here at the first one. We're really excited to share not only the things we've recently accomplished, but the things we have planned for next year. We really want to thank the Chamber of Commerce. We absolutely could not have done this without their partnership. So please give it up for Christian, Darla, and the whole chamber. So at your tables, you'll have a copy of our 2024 annual report. This is things that we thought were most important that we accomplished last year. And I really want to thank APS because they were so kind and they covered the printing for this document that you all have at your table. So thank you, APS. Also at your table, you'll see a copy of our current year strategic plan, and I only put one at every table because I didn't think you all would sit up this weekend reading our strategic plan, but the mayor's going to talk about it a lot, so I went ahead and put one if you're just dying to see it. And then also at your table, all the centerpieces are art pieces made by Made in Clarkdale members, and they're all for sale. So if you might want to peruse around the room, take a look at them, and if you're interested in purchasing them, you can see Marcia Fouts here at the Made in Clarkdale table, or the mayor, and I think they do have their, what is it called, square, cube, whatever. So you can pay with credit card. And then I did want to ask the artists from Made in Clarkdale if they could stand up and just be recognized for helping us out with the centerpieces. You also might have noticed this amazing facility that we're all in today. It was built in 1927 by the mining companies as a gift to the employees, so it was their clubhouse. I know a lot of people are really interested in it, so the Clarkdale Historic Society and Museum offered to be here today following this event, and they're going to do a tour of the facility. So if you're interested in that, just meet in front of the men's lounge, which is just 2 doors over. And last but not least, I'd like to do a couple of introductions. First, we're going to show you a video of everything that we accomplished last year. And I'm going to thank my fiance who helped wrap up the editing on the video for free, and I made him pay for his own ticket to be here, so thank you, Doug. And then immediately following the video, the mayor will be up here to give you her address. So again, thank you so very, very much for being here today and sharing our celebration with us.
In 2024, Clarkdale has a lot we have accomplished and strengthening our general services. So let's take a moment and take a look at all we have accomplished together.
In 2024, Clarkdale invested over $2 million in road infrastructure projects, improving roadway safety and connectivity. A whopping $1 million was spent on water and sewer enhancements thanks to federal and state grants. The completion of Broadway Road Phase 2 and progress on the Centerville Road extension are paving the way for a stronger, more connected future. Public safety remains a top priority. In just 3 years, 2 new officer positions have been added, including 24-hour patrol and traffic control improvements. The new police firing range provides officers with essential training opportunities, further strengthening law enforcement preparedness. Clarkdale's new police drone program and ATV rescue vehicle have enhanced response capabilities, ensuring faster, more efficient emergency services. Clarkdale continues to invest in its parks and recreational spaces. Improvements to the Verde River access points provide new opportunities for residents and visitors to enjoy nature. In 2024, the town celebrated the opening of Skyline Park, the newest park for the southern portion of the town. This park is considered a passive park with opportunities for walking or picnicking. Meanwhile, construction is underway for the highly anticipated Salnamanjini Steam Park, a future educational hub for science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Once completed, it will feature a competition-sized basketball court for teens and adults, and unique recreational and educational opportunities for all ages. The park will offer Clarkdale's first Tot Lot playground for the littlest community members, as well as a big kid playground, shade over every play structure, including the 40-foot zip line, accessible swings, and playground platforms. The park was funded by $1.5 million in state and federal grants. Freeport, Salt River Materials Group, the Verde Canyon Railroad, and Bent River Machinery are 3 of the major donors contributing to educational features. Clarkdale's history is legacy. The restored Town Park gazebo remains a gathering place for residents, while projects like the Miller Grocery and the newsstand renovation preserve our town's unique character. In 2024, Clarkdale worked to develop a historic preservation ordinance to assist historic property owners working to improve their properties. On the economic development front, the opening of Tawaki Inn, featuring a cultural gift shop and museum, has strengthened our local economy and tourism industry. Clarkdale values its small town charm. Events like Clarkdale's Safe Trick-or-Treating Halloween event bring the community together in our historic downtown. Annual traditions like the 4th of July add to the sense of community and small town charm. New events such as the Clarkdale Criterium are quickly growing in popularity, while local businesses are hosting many downtown events such as the Beer Festival and Car Show, bringing thousands of visitors to the town. And we can't forget our beloved concerts in the park that bring residents and visitors together to celebrate everything that makes Clarkdale special. Clarkdale's financial health remains strong, with $17.5 million in annual revenue supporting sustainable growth. In just the last 3 years, the town has gone after more than $30 million in grant funding, bringing in an incredible $13 million so far, with another $17 million still pending. This pursuit of grant funding is allowing critical infrastructure projects to move forward faster than ever.
As we look back over this past year in Clarkdale, with all the things that we have accomplished here, it is time for us to look forward to Clarkdale of today and tomorrow, a place where people love to live, work, and play. And for me, Clarkdale is the gem of Arizona. Pretty cool, don't you think? Before I get started, I just want to say also a thank you to Ben Kramer, who worked with Doug to make the video come alive and to put together all of our sound. And the room helped us set the room up for all of you today. So thank you, Ben, also. Good afternoon, friends. It's wonderful to be in a group with all of you who I know, many of you, some of you I've just met, but it's wonderful to look across the room and to see warmth, friendship, camaraderie, and just liking each other being in this room together. As our town manager said, this is Clarkdale's first State of the Town event, and I hope it's not our last. I don't think so, because I think this is important for us to do. But as I begin, I would like to recognize a few people in the room. First of all, I'd like to recognize members of the Clarkdale Town Council. If you would please stand when I state your name so we can recognize you. Vice Mayor Debbie Hunsetter. Council Member Babbitt Pierce. Council Member Laura Jones. And Council Member O'Neill is on a very much needed trip in Ireland, I believe it is, or Portugal, thank you. And I'd also like to recognize our amazing town manager, Susan Guthrie. Please stand, Susan. Stay standing, please stay standing. I think one of our residents is giving you a lovely bouquet of flowers. Also, I would like to recognize all the members of our boards and commissions, some of them who are here today and some of them who may not be. They play a very important role in thoroughly discussing the issues that come before them and making informed recommendations to the town of to the town council. So if you're here from a Clarkdale board or commission, please stand and be recognized. There's a couple of you, I know. And I would like to recognize the other municipalities who are here, because this is just not Clarkdale's event. So, with the town of Chino Valley, please stand up, led by Tom Armstrong. And the town of Camp Verde, led by Mayor Dee Jenkins. and the City of Cottonwood, led by Mayor Ann Shaw. And I would like to recognize Yavapai County's Board of Supervisors and County Managers, led by Mary Mallory, Chair of the Board. Wow, it's so much fun to be here today. As you just heard about several successes our community achieved this year that make Clarkdale a special place, a place that conveys small town charm. Clarkdale is a place where we gather together, honor our history, know our neighbors, walk our streets and trails, celebrate our parks, our Verde River, our downtown, and most of all, we enjoy this amazing quality of life. As your mayor, preserving and protecting our quality of life is my top priority. This is why the Town Council adopts an annual strategic plan. As Susan said, there's a copy at your table so you can pass it around. The plan we have has a balanced approach to ensuring our quality of life remains the envy of the entire state. And how do we do that? Well, it's simple and it's complex. Each year, the council works in concert with our town staff and input from the community to develop this plan. It guides our actions for the coming year. The plan has 6 goals: enhancing the quality of life for residents, businesses, and visitors, enhancing the quality and availability of parks, recreation, and cultural opportunities, strengthening and diversifying our economy, planning for sustainable and resilient infrastructure, investing in our organizational development, and I'd like to introduce our newest goal, which says, adopt water conservation strategies that prevent negative aquifer impacts and no degradation of Verde River flows. This newest goal is shaped by our recently signed Yavapai Apache Nation Water Rights Settlement Agreement, our Water and Wastewater Master Plan, and our action planning from the recent Growing Smart Water Smart workshop held here in Clarkdale. It's a very, very powerful goal. This balanced approach of our goals, recognizing that our goals are all intertwined, and if we focus on one goal area, the other areas would suffer. To me, this is a tough balance. It looks like a tough balance, but as I think about it, our goals, these are my thoughts that come to my mind. I think about things of how do we ensure that we are maintaining and expanding our infrastructure? It takes revenue, so there must be a focus on economic development to help fund the work needed. We cannot rely only on state and federal funding. If we want amazing parks, we must write grants, collect revenue to build and maintain them. And if we want our water and sewer systems to last, we need funding and additional users to help share the cost of repairs and upgrades. These are just some of the many questions that I think about all the time. So as you see, ensuring we retain our small town charm requires that we create a balanced, connected relationship between all of our goals and not focus on one to the exclusion of the others. It takes discipline. And I believe we in Clarkdale have done very well at that disciplined balance. So, the video you just watched looked at what we accomplished over the last year, and that's pretty amazing, don't you think? Yeah. So I would like to share a few projects that we have planned for this fiscal year. We will continue our efforts to enhance transparency, including holding coffee with the council, hosting open houses and public information events, sending out regular e-newsletters. And if you have not signed up for our weekly e-newsletter that comes out, oh, you need to, because it will tell you everything that's going on in Clarkdale, including the police reports, which are pretty interesting sometimes. So our town manager has a sign-up list, and we just need your email, and we'll put you on it. We have many more things we do to involve our community in all of our activities, and that's important to all of us. But sometimes we might have something, we haven't thought of everything. So if you have a suggestion on what we could do more for transparency, please come and talk to me, talk to any council member. We would be happy to hear what your suggestions are. What more will we be doing this year? We will continue to work with the City of Cottonwood to address the issues of repetitive flight training that are impacting our community. And we have a great relationship with them and working well on that. We will continue our ever-popular community events, such as concerts in the park or Halloween in our newly restored gazebo. We all know that this is a huge part of our small town charm. Also, construction of the new Selna Mangini Steam Park will be completed late summer. I'm taking the bet it's going to be by September 1. We will also continue to grow our trail assets with the completion of the design for multi-use paths along Clarkdale Parkway and Cement Plant Road. And yes, and yes, we've also already started looking for funding to complete those two paths. So that's going to be really important for Clarkdale. Diversifying our local economy is a very high priority. Increases in in sales tax revenues help generate much of the needed revenue to fund public safety, infrastructure, and our parks. So how are we doing that? We are continuing to work with our retail consultant to bring a few national franchises to Clarkdale. Doing so paves the way for independent small businesses to grow and flourish. I am happy to share with you today that U-Haul has submitted preliminary plans to open a retail facility on Highway 89A, and that's really huge for Clarkdale. We have applied for funding to pave Luke Lane, which is in our Bitter Creek area. And when I say Bitter Creek, that's the old smelter area. This paves the way for the expansion of the existing businesses in that area and potentially new businesses that can take advantage of freight rail service, understanding that Clarkdale has the only rail into the Verde Valley and into most of northern Arizona. So that's really big for us. And we are eagerly awaiting the completion of the extensive renovations of many of the downtown historic buildings and look forward to new businesses opening there. I think we have all but one building that is under reconstruction. And we will, and I'm going to say, encourage you, Clarkdale residents, to buy online. Guess what? We get the sales tax from all of your purchases. So I want to see those trucks going up and down and visiting your houses on a regular basis. We will finish designing the new bridge over Bitter Creek to better connect the Bitter Creek area and Patio Park to the rest of our town. As you know, we received money last year to start the design, and we're working aggressively on that. In this fiscal year, as you saw, the town budgeted $1.6 million for street repairs. We will continue our work to improve and maintain our roadways with an additional $690,000 for this year. That's this year's investment and continuing investment for future years also. We will continue our push to obtain grants for the many projects in our strategically focused capital improvement plan. This year, we have applied for more than $17 million in grants. And just give you a little perspective, our general operating budget is $7 million. $17 million is huge. And guess what? We're really good at getting grants. Our just completed water and wastewater master plan lays out several projects to improve our water and sewer system. Our water and sewer system in most of the town of Clarkdale is 100 years old. It needs some help. This includes a $1 million grant from EPA to design a new water campus, which includes replacing our old water storage tank, redrilling a failed well, and building redundancy for arsenic treatment. And thanks to a recently approved WIFA, that's Water Infrastructure Financing Authority grant, construction on the 3rd North Street sewer, which is badly needed, will begin this summer, as will a drainage improvement recharge project in our town cemetery. So are you tired yet of all the things we're doing? Whew, it is a lot. But guess what? I'm not tired. I'm not tired at all. I am energized, watching Clarkdale grow and prosper, yet keep its small town charm. These are just few of the projects I have laid out for you, and we have a lot more underway. And with so much to accomplish, I want to highlight our goal area on organizational development. As we all know, if you do not have a staff who works closely with our elected officials, boards and commissions, and community partners, nothing will get done. So, I would very much like our amazing, dedicated, hardworking Town of Clarkdale staff to stand and be recognized. Please stand, all of you. You know, all of you, that's my heartfelt appreciation for the work you do for our town. Four years ago, I pledged to this community that I would work closely with the council, staff, and residents to ensure Clarkdale remains a vibrant, well-maintained, fiscally sound community while ensuring we never lose our small town charm and way of life that we all very much love. As I start my second term as Clarkdale's mayor, I remain committed to these goals and invite each of you to join me and our town council as we make plans, carry out our plans, and reap the benefits from them. We have been and always will be faithful stewards of our wonderful, resilient, and prospering town. Even with all of these amazing things happening, it is apparent to me, and I hope to all of you, that our best is yet to come. Clarkdale, for me, and I hopefully for you, is Arizona's gem. I want to thank all of you for being here today.